Welcome to the CrossFit Max podcast.
What is going on, team? And thank you for tuning in to another episode. I'm stoked that you guys are here today. We got a fun one. Susie's going to dish out 15 fat loss tips in an order that I have no idea. I'm going to blindly rank them from 1 to 15, and we're just going to have fun today. So hopefully you guys get some good value from this content. Hopefully you guys have given this podcast a rating and a review. And if you haven't, make sure you pause, go and do so. We appreciate it. It helps get our message out to so many people around the world. And with that said, let's get into it. We freaking go. 3, 2, 1. What is going
back, team.
It's only like we've done this 300 times, my love.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast with your favorite podcast host and Brandon.
Yahoo! Yo, we got a fun episode.
Don't
We're
yell at
a
them.
little time crunched here, but we're gonna do something a little bit unique for today. Susie's got a list of 15 random
Fat loss tips.
fat loss tips from social media.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna rank them in order without knowing. And
What's next?
Yeah, I have no idea what these 15 things are, and I also have to put them in order based on what you give them to me, like how you give them. So I can't change it.
So it's a blind ranking.
Blind
Once
ranking.
I name something, you must give it a rating from 1 to 15, and it's locked in.
Holy smokes, this is gonna be exciting. But first, we gotta start with a banter topic. My love, we had a
The
full
week off.
staycation week. And we got some lovely massages last week.
Thank you, Simon.
That was his name, Simon.
Boda.
So funny. We got called in. Susie, we had separate rooms just because of the time that we
went
wanted.
to the spa and
Went to
we
the
had
spa.
massages booked.
And we booked them at a certain time that didn't allow for a couple's massage, so they were two separate.
I didn't want you in there with us.
Yeah, exactly. And like Susie gets called in first by this guy, and his name was Simon, I guess.
Yes.
And like, I don't even know the girl's name. Girl
That's the first thing I asked him. I was
calls
like,
out
oh,
my
what's your
name.
name?
He was like, what was her name? I was like, I have no idea, but it felt fantastic.
That's rude.
Yeah, but we went to the spa. It was hella fun.
So funny that you don't know her name, and that was the first thing I asked.
We did some sauna. We did some hot tub.
Yeah, it turns out I'm not a spa girl.
Susie is not a spa girl. We even like reduced it to you have like a 4-hour water circuit before your massage, and we only really had an hour and a half.
I was there for the muffin and the coffee.
Yeah, and we're sitting in the sauna, and Susie's like, we're sitting in the sauna for like 3 minutes, and Susie's pissing sweat. I'm like barely sweating.
I was
She's
like, it's too hot again.
Yeah, and it's quiet. It was, what do they call it? Thursday
Connection Thursday. You're
Connection.
allowed to scroll on your phone. It was the best.
You're allowed to whisper.
Oh yeah.
Normally, you're not allowed to talk. If you guys don't know what spa we went to Boda, which is like, I guess they kind of create it looking like a boat. Yeah. And it's right in the old port of Montreal. So really beautiful overview of the city. We went during the daytime. It was a nice day. It was cold, but it was a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
And yeah, Susie's just dying in the sauna right now, like after 3 minutes of being in there.
My lungs are on fire. I can't breathe.
And you're sitting there. It's kind of quiet. There was like a few people already in that sauna.
Yeah, that's the worst. When you walk in, they're already in there, and you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. And then we had to there was 3 levels of the sauna. So like when you walk in, you can kind of go up 3 kind of little steps.
my literal nightmare.
And we went up to the very top of the sauna, which if you don't know, it's the hottest part of the sauna because heat rises. And it just so happened like people were already sitting there on the bottom level or on the middle level. So we
Those
went to
are
the
smart
top,
people.
and we're not talking like high. We're not talking about like a staircase here. We're talking about like we went up maybe 3 feet higher, 4 feet higher than everyone.
That was all I needed.
And it was extremely warm.
I don't like being hot.
But we also did the cold plunge too.
I didn't do that either.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did go into your thighs
I went up
though.
to my thighs.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why am I hurting myself? This is supposed to be fun.
Do you remember the temperature?
Cold.
It's got to be close to 0. Not 0 because it wasn't frozen, but it's got to be really freaking close. Like it was
1 degree.
It was
it's
like
hurt.
Yeah.
Hurts.
It hurts. Yeah.
I tried to do the shower too. That was too cold. Also.
The shower was kind of fun. I did the.
I also didn't
the
like
shower.
the steam room. That was too hot.
You are not a spa girl
I
at all.
actually hated everything about it except for Simon.
Simon did you good. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The steam room, I love the steam room. I love the sauna. Even the hot tub. I mean, the hot tub a little bit less so.
That was my favorite.
But it was cool because you're like outside overlooking the city, and that was really nice. And then we also went to like the what do you call it?
Cafe.
The little cafe they had in there. That was kind of cute. It was
Loved
nice.
the cafe. Great coffee.
Yeah.
Little fireplace. I had a really nice warm chocolate chip muffin.
Yeah. It was nice to just get into that relaxed mode and just have like a full week off.
It was so good to have a week off, and we sent our kid to daycare every day, so
Yeah.
that was the best life hack ever.
Yeah, it was sweet. And I also feel like I was missing coaching. I was excited to come back. The last 2 days I've been coaching, and I've just been like having so much fun with the groups and just feeling
Rejuvenated.
rejuvenated. Yeah, I had my, what do we call it, R&R last week.
Yeah, Brandon apparently just learned what R&R is, so he's obsessed with saying it.
But yeah, I felt like rejuvenated, felt like there was a few moments where, you know, we didn't really go anywhere, so we were still connected in a way where I was like, oh, I can just go do this really quick. And I was like, no, don't do that. Like, really take the whole week off. And it got to a point towards like the end of the week that I was like, okay, like I'm itching to get back into it. So
That's so weird. I did not have an itch to get back to work. You know what I kept telling Brandon? I was like, well, I figured out what I want to do with my life. It only took me 30 years to figure out that I don't want to work.
yeah, just be a stay-at-home.
I just want to be a stay-at-home mom with my child in daycare
Yeah,
full time.
just to stay at home.
I just want to be a
You just
stay-at-home
wanna be
wife
Yeah, just to stay
with
at home.
full-time help
Yeah,
and a cleaner and a chef.
yeah, that's it.
All I want.
That's the life,
So,
baby.
buy your memberships, folks. I've got a dream.
Yeah. But anyways, some good time off.
Yeah, it was awesome. We also went for sushi. That was amazing.
That was good. Yeah, the sushi was delicious. Those all-you-can-eat sushis, man.
I love it. I'm not a sushi snob, though. Like,
No.
if you told me this is good sushi and this is not good sushi, I'd be like, same.
I think I've only experienced this one time where we actually had good
In
sushi.
Miami.
Yeah, when we went on our honeymoon to Miami,
Yeah.
there was a pretty fancy sushi place right across from the.
It was also so expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive. Yeah, but that was the only time where I was like, okay, now I understand the difference between like an all-you-can-eat sushi and some really good sushi.
Yeah, but
But-
all you can eat is like so worth it.
Yeah, you get your money's worth. You don't eat all day. You struggle. You get so freaking hungry, and then you go there and just devour all the sushi. So,
And we went for a run the next morning and we were carb loaded.
yep. And then we went to the spa after that. So that was a full 24 hours of just awesomeness.
Anyways, it was
And
amazing.
we got some good training in throughout the week too. So we still
I
got
love working on
still
it.
got to see some people, and that was fun to train with our community. And there was a couple moments where people start walking up to me to start asking questions. I'm like, no.
Do you notice this big tattoo on my forehead that says I'm on vacation?
Vacation. I'm on a staycation. But
I had the best time. I love the 9 a.m. crew. I'm a little bit sad because I feel like I thrive in that class.
the 9 a.m. is a good time.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of good groups. Even yesterday, I was coaching the 5 p.m. crew, and JC is also back from her month vacation with Josiah. He wasn't there last night, but
She's back.
yeah, she came back last week actually,
I
but we were
missed
away.
them. I haven't seen her.
So it's kind of-
I haven't seen her. That's why.
It's kind of fun to see that click again. The Liv, Amy, Angie, JC, Daphne, Charlie was there as well. Like
Those girls,
are always
they
like
love each other.
good group at 5 p.m. and then like the 6 p.m. the bodybuilding class, which is like the busiest class of the entire week, which was really fun to do. And then because Tommy was sick yesterday and had to stay home from daycare, I actually worked out with the 7 p.m. class, and that's a class that I don't coach throughout the week. That's not a class I see very often. We have a few newer people in that class, and
Yeah.
it was really fun to work out with them. So yeah, it's good to be back. Hopefully you
Love
guys
it.
missed us.
We missed you. We were on the pod at least. That was the only
Yep.
work we did last week.
Pretty
It's
much,
not
yeah.
work. The pod, these is just hanging out with our friends,
That's pretty much it.
our besties.
Yep. Okay, so
Okay, let's get down to shenanigans.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
I'm
have
having
your
so much fun with this.
you have your list of 15 things.
I have a list
I have
of
a list
15.
of just numbers here from 1 to 15. Okay, so just a quick reminder, Susie's going to shoot this out. I got to rank it 1 to 15.
You got to give it a lock it in.
Yeah, not knowing what's coming next year. So shoot.
Okay, these are all tips for fat loss, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'm ranking fat loss from 1 to 15 here.
Okay, should I give you like a nice easy one to start?
Shoot, I don't know if... Yeah, sure, go for it.
Cut out all carbs.
Cut out all carbs, like keto you're talking?
Yeah, like cut out carbs I feel like is fair. Like not all carbs, that would be impossible. But cut out
for
carbs.
For fat loss, I don't know what's coming next. I don't know what other 14 things are on here, but I think this might surprise you. I think I'm going to give this 10. I'm going to give this ranking 10 out of
15.
10 out of 15 because it's not horrible for the average person. Like the average person doesn't need to eat a lot of carbohydrates. Cutting them out entirely is really freaking hard. But I feel like there's 5 other things that might be worse on this list here. So I'm gonna put the keto diet as ranking 10, and you could get some serious good benefits from the ketogenic diet. It's just hard to sustain.
Okay, fat loss tip number 2. Walk 10,000 steps a day.
Oh, walk 10,000 steps. Give this a freaking super ranking here. I'm gonna give this. Holy smokes!
This is gonna be
this is tough because
I'm actually so excited. And at the end, we have to go through the list and be like, "Do you like confirm your rankings?"
Okay, I'm gonna get. If you walk 10 for fat loss, if you're someone who's trying to lose weight and you're hitting 10,000 steps a day, you are freaking crushing it.
Yep, absolutely.
So I'm gonna give it. Man, this is tough. I'm gonna give it just because I don't know the rest. The 3rd ranking.
3rd. Nice.
So number 3 is 10K steps, and number 10 I'm at the keto diet.
Perfect. I'll give you an easy one.
All right. I don't know if any of these are easy.
Ignore calories. Fix your hormones.
Ignore calories. Fix your hormones. Freaking hell, man. Give me this as number 15.
Perfect.
This is the... I mean, I don't know if... Ignore calories if you're trying to lose fat and you're blaming hormones. Now, I don't want to say that hormones...
They're definitely a factor. We are aware. Yes, absolutely.
But if you are blaming...
And you're ignoring calories.
And you're ignoring calories, this could not be like further from you getting to your goal of fat loss.
Perfect. Okay. Lift heavy weights.
Oh, hell yeah. Loving this. Lifting heavy weights, building muscle is definitely going to help tremendously in the fat loss phase, not just at the beginning, but for the long term, for keeping fat off your body. The more muscle you have on your body, the more fat you are going to burn, the more calories you're going to burn at rest, the healthier you're going to be for a longer period of time. I almost want to give this a number 1 here, but I'm going to put it number 2. Okay. You said, what is it? Weight training?
Lift heavy weights.
Oh, lifting heavy weights. Specifically heavy weights.
Heavy weights.
Oh, that changes. Sorry, I thought it was just like lifting weights here. Lift heavy weights. I'm going to give it... I mean, heavy is relative. So I'm still going to give it number 2.
Okay.
Lift heavy weights.
Shoot, I don't remember which ones I've said.
So you did lift heavy weights, 10K steps, keto, and ignore calories and hormones.
Okay, perfect. Eat protein at every meal.
Eat protein at every meal. Shoot, I still have the number 1 tier, and this might be up there. Eat protein at every meal. Protein is the most important macronutrient. It'll help keep you full. It'll help build your muscle tissue. It'll do so much more than that. Holy smokes. You might have given me the top 3 already without even... I don't know if I want to give it number 1 because I don't know what else is there.
Number 1 is such a high value spot.
Yeah, I know. Shit. This is where it's going to start to get hard.
I can't help you.
Okay, eat protein at every meal. Man, if you eat protein at every meal, you lift heavy weights and you do 10K steps a day, you are freaking crushing your fat loss phase. I'm going to give it number 4.
Number 4.
Which is so hard.
Okay. Next one is sleep more.
Well, what does
it's
that
not
mean?
specific enough. Let's go sleep 7 to 8 hours a night.
Oh, man. Man, this is tough. Sleep
can't be number 1.
I might give it number 1. Yeah.
You really think sleeping?
Because I think if you... It's tough because I don't know the rest of them, right? So this is hard to decide. But if you don't sleep well, you are going to have lower energy levels, which is going to affect also your hormones. It's going to affect your eating cues, your hunger cues, I should say. It's going to affect how many steps you want to do in a day. It's going to affect your recovery from lifting heavy weights and all those things. So I would almost put sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night as number 1. I think I'm going to rank it as the number 1. Sleep 7 to 8 hours is going in at number 1.
Perfect. Love it. You're going to regret it. Use intermittent fasting.
Use intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting. So meaning you have like a short period of time where you're allowed to eat in a 24-hour period.
I'm going to give this right around the keto diet, but I'm going to give it a little bit less. So it's not like horrendous for you. Do I think it's the best nutrition plan for the average person? Absolutely not. But for some people, starting it could give them benefits because it stops people primarily to snack at night.
Right.
So like,
which is,
oftentimes where we see a lot of like weight gain or fat gain or people kind of falling off track and kind of losing themselves a little bit in the nutrition side is like late at night. They just kind of starve themselves throughout the daytime. They don't eat as much as they should. Work, stress, life gets ahead of them, or they're actively trying not to eat. And then what happens at night, like their hunger cues are just out of control. So it's like not horrendous. It's not the ideal way to do it because then you are stopping someone from eating maybe, let's say, first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But it does put some restrictions on people, and for a lot of people, restrictions can be a way to follow something. So I'll put it at 11.
Okay. Let's go. Do fasted cardio.
Do fasted cardio. I mean, I'm probably going to put this at 14. Fasted cardio. We know that whether you're fasted or not and you do cardio, you're still going to burn just as much fat at the end of the day. In terms of like what energy sources you're going to be using is going to be slightly different. But fasted cardio, I'm going to put at 14. You could do, you could probably get better results if you are not fasted. And like, to be honest, every person is slightly different. For example, we always preach just getting to the gym when you can. And for a lot of people, doing the 6 a.m. workout is their time where they wake up early. They make the time in their day to get a training session. And if that was me, I would have a hard time eating like a full breakfast before. That being said, I would probably have like a little snack before coming. I would still consume something like some carbs, something caffeinated as well to give me a little bit of a boost. But yeah, I'm going to rank it at 14.
Okay. Let's go with okay, let's go with eat clean foods or whole foods.
Eat clean or whole? Let's use whole foods.
Whole foods.
Eat whole foods. I'm going to put this at number 5.
Love it.
The more or the least processed the food is, the less calories there are, the more nutrients there are, the more full you're going to feel, the better your body is going to perform inside the gym and outside. Pretty much, you eat more whole foods, you're going to be eating a much better and well-rounded diet. So I'm going to go with that is number 5. That's my top 5 right there so far. I've already.
How many are we missing?
5. So at number 1, I put sleep 7 to 8 hours. Number 2, lift heavy weights. Number 3, 10K steps. Number 4, eat protein at each meal. Number 5, whole foods. Number 10, keto. Number 11, intermittent fasting. Number 14, fasted cardio. And number 15 is ignore calories and blame your hormones. So we have 6 left.
Okay.
These are kind of like middle tier. What's that?
I mean, you're hoping they're middle tier
Yeah,
when I
I'm
say them. Okay, cut out liquid calories.
Cut out liquid calories.
So like juice or alcohol or...
Yeah, anything that has calories and is of the liquid form.
Technically, I guess a protein shake would fit in that.
Yep. I'll do this at just because I don't know the rest of them. I'll put it around 7. I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
I just find that like for fat loss specifically, like you need to be at some point, if you're doing fat loss, you're probably going to be hungry a little bit here and there throughout the process.
Absolutely.
And if you're drinking calories,
it's a waste.
It's just kind of like a waste, you know? Like you really want to get your calories from food. You want to be having the feeling.
The experience, of eating.
Exactly. So you don't want to get calories. And they also just, they build
sneak up on you.
Yeah, they sneak up so quickly. Like
sure.
drink a glass of orange juice and like boom, you're at like
that's like
200 calories right there. You're like, shit, that was like a small glass of orange juice. So I'm gonna put that at number 7.
Okay, perfect. I love it. Okay, a more general one.
Yeah.
Be consistent, not motivated.
Oh, be consistent, not motivated. I gotta give that a really good ranking. So the best ranking I have right now is number 6.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give that a number 6. We kind of say that consistency is key here for anything. So can I give that my 1?
No.
I'm just kidding.
You could have if you put sleep at 6, but you've now put sleep at 1.
Consistency is key, folks. Motivation comes and goes.
Yeah.
You're going to wake up one morning feeling good. You're going to sign up for something, whether that's a program, whether that's a gym, whether that's a race. You're going to feel motivated. But I promise you that motivation is going to dip. And what you're going to rely on is your discipline and your dedication to whatever you're signed up for.
Yeah.
Right. And you're also going to rely on your habits. And your habits are going to be what gets you to get those results. Right. If you are, consistently hitting 10,000 steps every single day and you're consistently sleeping and consistently lifting heavy weights, right? Then on days where you're like, I'm feeling less motivated, it's like, well, actually, I'm already in the gym right now. I'm already lifting heavy, right? Or actually, I'm already out for a walk, rather than someone who is inconsistent and relying on motivation. You're going to be the type of person that's like, do I want to go for a walk today? Do I want to go to the gym? Do I want to eat my protein for the supper? Do I want to cook my own meal and have more whole foods, or do I want to order out and eat something fast? So consistency really is key, and we need to rely on it quite a bit. But my best ranking is 6, so I put it at 6 now.
Are you happy with that spot?
Did
I say splot?
Splot. It's my number 6 splot.
I'm like, did I just say splot? Okay, moving on.
We got 4 more.
Track every single calorie.
Track every single calorie. I'm going to. See, I have like spot 8 and 9, and then 12 and 13. And to me, 12 and 13 are kind of like really bad. 8 and 9 are like, you could do it and get some results. So I'm gonna put it at 9.
Okay.
And I'll I'll say why. Tracking every calorie is ranking 9. And first of all, whoever's listening to this, you have to know that you're human, and humans
What if
suck,
AI is listening?
absolutely suck. AI is even worse at this. Suck at tracking calories. We're terrible at it. There's too much human error. First of all, there's error in the nutritional labels of all of our foods.
Yeah,
There's
intentional error.
There is intentional and unintentional error as well. There is a little bit of leeway in
That's
the
the problem,
nutritional value that foods provide, and then we also just suck at tracking. Like, I actually saw a really cool video about this yesterday on Instagram, and it was a girl showcasing one chicken breast next to another chicken breast, and they looked almost identical, just the thickness was slightly different. And she was just showcasing, like, hey, this chicken breast is 150 calories less than this one, and it's also got, like, 15 less grams of protein in this chicken breast, but they look very similar. And pretty much the point of her video is that unless you're weighing everything to the gram, it's really hard to get accurate representation.
Right.
And to be honest, like, our lives are,
Busy.
people listening are probably busy. People who are going to the gym, like, you're taking your hour out of your day, and then you're probably spending a little bit of time outside the gym listening to podcasts like this.
Hi, thank you for listening.
Making grocery lists so that you know what you can choose to be healthier at the grocery store. Like, you're spending a little bit of time here and there outside the gym to make a healthier lifestyle. But, like, man, tracking every single calorie is so tedious and so hard, and most of the time people get it wrong. And even those, like, you kind of brought up AI, there's a lot of applications right now where you can just take a photo and, like, it's not going to be super accurate. Like, the angle that you're taking the photo, like, it's not going to be great. Yeah, the lighting and everything. Like, it's a good rounded guesstimate, but tracking every calorie is so tedious.
It's just not realistic.
And I mean, if you could, then you're going to get great results because you're going to get more data. But it's just the human error element of things is really freaking high.
I honestly think the biggest value out of tracking your food, and this is just like a personal take, is the act of reflecting on what you're eating.
Yeah.
Like, it's not actually the numbers that you come up with, but the action of being like, oh, like, how much of this am I eating? How much of this? Then you're bringing so much, like, thought into what you're eating that you tend to, at least in my case, like, when I'm tracking my food, I eat better because I'm like, oh, better not. Don't want to have to track that random handful of nuts. You know, like, I feel like it's more the mindfulness that comes from it, less about the actual numbers. But that's just a me thing.
Yeah, you're very true. And, like, I would encourage people to just take the more common one is take a tablespoon of peanut butter. Like, look at your nutritional label for a scoop of peanut butter. Oh my gosh. And then actually go weigh, I think it's usually 15 grams. Like, go weigh 15 grams of peanut butter, and you're going to see what 15 grams it actually is, like. It's
what we've been calling half a tablespoon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's
half of a Susie spoon, that's for sure.
And you do like, and I wish I could showcase the video on this podcast, but just seeing that, like, chicken breast different, like, visually it doesn't look that much different, but you can tell that one is a little bit thicker than the other, but, like, it's a huge difference in terms of calories and in terms of protein intake. And you do that for something so small like that, and you do it for the rice that you put on your plate.
Yeah, you do it for every item that you eat the whole day, and you're going to have a snowball effect of...
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So I rank that at 9.
Okay, perfect. We have how many left?
3.
Okay. Do more cardio and less strength training.
Do more cardio
and less strength training.
Well, I'll give that a 13. More cardio, less strength. I don't think that is the goal, to just do an obnoxious amount of cardio. What we want to do is we want to have cardiovascular health. Like, your body should be able to go for a walk. It should be able to do 10,000 steps. It should be able to go and do a hike with your friends if you want to, or your family, or your dog. If you want to, play a pickup sport game with your friends, you should be able to do that. If you want to run around with your kids in the backyard, you should be able to do that. But in terms of, like, just adding cardio on cardio on cardio and removing the strength element. Kind of touched on this before, but the more muscle we have, the healthier we're going to be, the longer we're going to live, the more independent we're going to be for longer as well. And we want to have a healthy cardiovascular system, but
very important.
Just to do more and more and more cardio, what tends to happen is people just overdo the cardio, just also get a lot more hungry and want to eat more foods because they're, burning calories through exercise rather than like building muscle tissue and things like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's such an old mindset of like, if you want to lose fat, just like do more cardio.
Yeah, exactly. And then what happens when you
that?
Yeah, and then when you stop doing cardio, like what's going to happen? You're going to put that weight back on. You're not going to have that muscle tissue to help support your metabolism and things like that. So I'm going to give that
and you're going to have a flat booty.
Flat booty. Yeah, muscles are hot, guys. Like, what the hell?
I
want to
lift some weights.
I mean, I'm not talking about like looking bulky and like,
no, just
bodybuilding
like strong and
show
defined
style. I'm talking about just like, muscles. Like, I want my muscles to look good.
Dead ass.
I want my peach back there to be peaching.
Your peach is peaching, baby.
Hell yeah. Okay, we got two more.
Okay, you ready?
I got 8 and 12 available.
Okay, perfect. Eat small meals every 2 to 3 hours.
Eat small meals every
but like obviously not overnight. But
yeah. So
imagine you're like, you're like a newborn. Every 3 hours I need to eat.
Yeah.
No, not overnight, but like during the day.
Listening to this, thinking about that.
She doesn't even have a newborn.
I wish I knew what the next one was, but eating
I don't even know
small
what the next
meals
one
2 to 3 hours. I don't know. I mean, there's no harm in it if you're controlling your calories, if you're eating protein and a balance.
But this is fat loss tip. Is it a fat loss tip?
I mean, it is a tip. It's a fat loss tip. Where does it rank? I think I'll give it I want to put it above intermittent fasting because I think it's actually more valuable to do that than intermittent fasting. But every 2 to 3 hours, if you think about it, we're awake for what? I'm trying to think. You wake up at about 7 in the morning. You go to bed at like roughly 10 or 11, right? That gives you about 8 hours. So like, let's say you do 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. by the time you fall asleep and everything. That gives you 8 hours of sleep. That is 16 hours you're awake. 16 hours awake.
That's way too long of a wake window. We need to shorten that.
That would be like eating 6-ish meals a day.
They're like small ones. It's
baby ones. Freak. I wish I knew what the next one was, but I'm gonna give it an 8. Okay. Eat every 2 to 3. I would say push that to 3 hours every 2 hours. That's ridiculous. It's like an imam for food here. Every 2 hours, just pop a meal in.
Okay. The last one is sweat more during your workouts.
Oh, I'm happy I put the food above this. Sweat more? Like, what does that mean? Just like wrap yourself in bubble wrap and tin foil and just sweat more? I give this a 12.
Okay.
So
beautiful.
Purposely making your body warmer and
like
hotter.
dressing like layers and stuff.
Yeah, I give this a 12. Like, just freaking lift the weights, move your body, have fun.
Okay, so now...
Sweat normally.
Well... You don't sweat. You're a Ken doll, and you're made out of plastic, so you don't sweat.
Okay, so you want to list this in the way that I gave it?
Okay, then I want you to list your order, and I want you can move 2.
I can move 2. Oh, I love this game.
Okay, so you're gonna name everything of what you currently have, and then you're allowed to move 2 things on your list.
I don't know if I even want to move 2 actually.
Okay,
well,
here we go. Okay, Braggy McBraggerson
all right.
Over there.
I think I did a pretty solid job here, but
I don't know. I'm not convinced.
Let's do this. Okay, number 1. Should I go? Let's go backwards. Let's go 15. 15
like
down
from
to
the
1.
worst to the best.
Yeah, worst to best here. Okay,
perfect.
15. Ignore calories and blame your hormones. Okay, that was number 15.
Yeah.
Okay, don't ignore calories if you're trying to lose weight, and don't blame your hormones. Hormones are a factor, but they're not the reason why you're not losing weight. Okay. 14, fasted cardio. 13, more cardio, less strength. 12, sweat more in your workouts.
Like layer up.
11, intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
10, cutting out all carbs, going keto.
Yeah.
9, tracking every calorie. 8, eat every 2 to 3 hours. 7, cut out liquid calories. 6, I wrote consistent. What was the actual?
Consistency over motivation.
Oh, yeah, consistency over motivation.
Yeah.
5, eat more whole foods. 4, eat protein at each meal. 3, 10,000 steps every day. 2, lift heavy weights. And 1, sleep 7 to 8 hours. That's a pretty good list right there, actually. I'm pretty pumped about that, not knowing any of this shit. I'm going to, if you give me the opportunity to switch 2 of them.
You can move 2.
I'm going to put number 6, which was consistency over motivation, as number 1.
Yes.
And I'm just going to move the list down, all right? So I'm not like swapping sleep.
No.
I'm just literally just putting that at number 1.
So now sleep is 2.
Sleep is 2, lifting
Got
heavy
it.
weights is 3,
Yeah,
etc.
Anything else you would like to modify?
I don't know if I want to actually. No, that's it. That's the only thing I'm gonna.
I knew you were gonna want that one at the first spot.
Maybe you could make the argument, and I can make the argument as well, that
I love arguments.
whole foods slightly overeat protein at each meal. But even then, I really do like the protein at each meal as a main focus, especially for people who are trying to lose weight, because people who are trying to burn fat, they need to be eating more protein. They're probably not eating enough protein, and they're definitely not making sure they eat protein at each meal here. So I think I'm pretty stoked about that list.
I think you crushed it. I think I crushed it with the list.
Yeah, that was a good list of questions that you asked. Hopefully the listeners got some fun entertainment out of that. Let us know if you would.
I wonder if they agree.
Yeah, let us know if you agree. Shoot us a DM on Instagram, Facebook.
I would say I'm only surprised about the sleep.
Yeah.
I would have put like the sleep after the exercise stuff. And I know that in the moment you didn't have a choice because you had high value, but you didn't choose to change it. So the fact that, so basically guys, go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, like if you don't sleep,
I think
enough,
it is a snowball effect. Like that is like maybe like the first thing that like derails progress maybe.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't sleep well, it's really hard to want to move your body.
Yeah.
It's hard like to make healthy food choices. Your hunger cues are out of whack.
Right.
You start craving worse foods. You start kind of just falling off track. You feel less motivated, really. You feel less dedicated to the process and everything, you know. And I mean, how many times have you just like had a shit night's sleep and then gone to the gym and be like, man, this thing feels freaking heavy right now, or man, I'm struggling to push in this conditioning piece, and that's literally just because you got a bad night's sleep. And if it happens like once in a while, that's fine. But if you're doing this night after night and you're struggling to get roughly 8 hours of sleep every night, you're going to have a really, really, really hard time with the fat loss journey. Stress is going to be high as well. Cortisol up, adrenaline up. Like, it's not going to be a good time if you're having a hard time sleeping. And this is why I always say that sleep is one of the most underrated aspects of living a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let us know.
I love sleeping.
Shoot us a DM. Yeah, Snoozy over here loves sleeping.
Snoozy.
Let us know in the DMs if there's something that you would potentially put higher or even lower into the list here. Maybe there's something I got wrong. Maybe there's something that you interpreted something a different way than I interpreted it. Would love to hear from you guys. So shoot us a DM.
I feel like the hormone one will piss people off.
Oh, you can definitely discuss that for sure. You can't blame your hormones. You need to understand that there's things that are in your control and there are things that are out of your control. And a lot of things in your life, especially living a healthy one, are in your control, and that's really hard for a lot of people to really grasp. But I promise you, once people take the accountability from that side of things and they start working towards, lifting heavier weights, they start working more towards
doing
walking,
all these things,
they work on their sleeping hygiene, and like people just think, I'm just naturally a shit sleeper. It's like, no, you're not. There are certain things that we can do, like making sure your bedroom is cool, making sure your bedroom is very dark, all of those things. And once you start to take the accountability factor and just being like, hey, there are certain things that my body is going through right now that I can't really control, but there are many things that are factors to this fat loss journey that I can control. You're going to start to get some serious results.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like important to note that it's definitely a factor, and your hormones influence, your appetite influence, all kinds of things.
Yep.
But if we're talking, and like we were on this list about specifically fat loss, then it's going to boil down to, are we burning more calories than we're consuming?
Yep.
And how can we make that so?
Yeah. And then just like slowly working towards that process of, eating more protein and eating more whole foods and getting into
those things are going to make us
routine.
Eat less than we are burning, and therefore,
or it's going to make you burn more than you're consuming.
Exactly. And therefore you're going to lose fat.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just about switching up the food quality, and that doesn't change the amount of food going into your body, but that significantly changes the amount of calories that are going into your body.
Absolutely.
So
beautiful.
We're going to end this podcast the same way we do every single week, with Client of the Week.
Pew, 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 pew.
And this is actually a client that I haven't had the opportunity to coach very much, but you have.
I do.
On the Tuesday mornings.
Yes.
He's a relatively newer client. He's been around for 2-3 months now?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 months?
3 months?
3 months now. And his wife has been here for over a year now. And she probably spent countless moments, countless hours, countless months convincing him to come on in. And he finally did it. He's apparently crushing it. I've really only had the opportunity to coach him 2 times, I think, in the evenings, because he usually comes early in the morning at 6 a.m.
6 a.m., baby. That's dedication. Those
and
6 a.m.ers are built different.
Ultra consistent with his 3 times per week, and just upgraded this week to unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited.
And he's always bringing a good attitude.
Honestly, I think that's one of my favorite things about him. He's just got a big smile when he walks in the gym, and he's just so warm and fuzzy, exactly like his wife, with all of the members.
And who is that client, my love?
And the client of the week is Davide.
Woo-hoo. So shout out Davide for just being an awesome dude, an awesome client, making loads of progress in such a short period of time.
Yeah, he lifted some heavy barbell on his back squats today.
Do you know what he did?
Nope.
No, it was just heavy. There's just so much weight on the bar.
Like so many plates.
So many plates. I couldn't even count. But yeah, shout out to Davide. He's crushing it. It's funny. Jen is this. If you don't know Jen is the most bubbliest, kindest, person I think I've ever been around, no matter what time of day it is.
She's always happy.
Always happy, always super cheerful. And I then got to meet her husband. And I'm like,
he's exactly the same.
Yeah, I could see why you guys are married.
They must just wake up in the morning smiling at each other at 5 a.m. being like, can't wait to go to CrossFit. That's how I imagine them waking up. They high five each other. They're like, let's go.
They're like cartoon characters. They just
in my head,
they just pop out of bed.
And they're
they
just
jump out of
dressed.
bed. Yeah, they're all
and
dressed.
they do a little they probably have a secret handshake they do right when they wake up, and then they
do a 360, hit bum cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. Then they skip out the door. And they probably go down the stairs holding hands in their house, they just love it. They're such joyful people.
Now you guys know. Now you guys know.
Now you can imagine them.
Who Davide is. Yeah. All right, guys.
They're probably going to send us a video of them rolling out of bed this is how it really is.
Are you sore? Yeah. Are you sore? Yeah. Are we going to do this? Yeah.
I refuse to believe it. I feel like they're both like happy little golden retriever puppies in the morning.
Yeah, they are for sure. All right. Thanks, Davide, for being Client of the Week. Thank you guys for tuning in to another awesome episode. Again, let us know if you rank something differently. We would love to know. Reach out to us on Facebook,
to discuss, unpack,
Instagram, CrossFit Max _MTL. And we'll catch you in the next episode, guys. See ya.
Bye.